Hello everyone, and welcome to ESET's presentation of Do More with ESET. My name is Ben Reed, and I'm Senior Technical Content Strategist for ESET North America. And one thing that we've seen over the years is lots of organizations do not give budgetary priority to their IT departments. So what that means is there are IT departments with not enough staff or not enough budgets to do their job effectively. And in the education world, this problem is compounded by one-to-one initiatives that are greatly increasing the number of OSs and devices that IT departments have to support. So in order to help with limited budgets and limited staff, we believe we allow IT departments to do more with ESET's management server, ESET Remote Administrator, which is included with every ESET purchase. So we're going to show you how you can do asset management, software management, update management, user notification computers, troubleshooting users' computers, and how the ESET Remote Administrator server also provides full MDM for Android and iOS. So first, with asset management, the ESET management server has the ability to track different criteria such as manufacturer and model, the OS information, serial numbers of computers, monitor things like plugged-in third-party devices or hard drive usage. So what this allows you to do is some things like apply different policies for computers that are on the network or off the network, or define device control rules based off the logged-in user. So when an IT person's logged in, they can plug those flash drives in, but no one else can. Or you can whitelist certain flash drives, so those are the only ones that can be plugged in. And we can also send notifications when certain things happen, like a hard drive's running out of space, when a user plugs in a flash drive, and so forth. Next, software management allows us to track installed software and versions across your entire organization. We can report on these applications, tell you how many computers have these applications installed, and we can automate the install and uninstall on every one of those computers, as well as execute command line scripts or anything that you can execute from the run bar. So this allows you to send alerts and reports when someone installs a particular program, or auto uninstall unapproved applications. So instead of the IT admin having to go to that computer and uninstalling it manually, if we see an application installed on a computer, we can automatically uninstall it for you. Next, update management. And update management allows you to simplify your updates across all OSs, whether it's Windows, Mac, or Linux. We can install all of the recommended updates or the recommended and optional updates. We could execute this on only the computers that require updates. We could execute it at a certain time frame, maybe weekly, and we could automatically reboot when this has been completed. So we can utilize group structure to identify those computers that haven't been updated. We could pop up a notification on the user screen letting them know, please don't shut down your computer. We're going to run updates today. And then at 5 p.m., when everyone's gone home, automatically execute those OS updates, then reboot when needed. Next, user notification and communication allows you to notify users about, like you just saw, updates that are coming. Don't shut down your computer. Or maybe downtime's coming. Or when users break company policy. So if they install something that they shouldn't have on a computer, we can pop up a message on their screen letting them know they violated a software install policy. We can email the IT department letting them know it happened, and then we can automatically remediate that installed application. And so once you set that up once, you never have to set it up again, and you never have to worry about it again. And so like I mentioned, we can identify those unapproved software. Notify users that they broke company policy, notify the IT admin that someone did it, and then automatically uninstall the unapproved application. And we can do the same thing with install. If we don't see an application on a computer, we can install it for you. You can install any sort of application that you want directly from the ESET management server. Next, Troubleshoot Computers. This leverages what ESET calls SysInspector, which is built into all of our endpoint products. And so directly from the management server, you can see all of the running processes on a remote computer. The registry keys, event logs, network connections. So now you don't have to go and kick someone off the computer and then try and start troubleshooting. You can do troubleshooting on the back end from your desk. Then once you have an idea what might be going wrong, now you can remote in, or now you can walk over to the desk and kick them off, and you have much less downtime for that end user. So what it looks like is something like this. You run a sysinspector log, and you can see all of the different information directly from here. You can utilize ESET's file reputation and heuristics to identify things that you might be more concerned about or should be more concerned about. And then you can get deeper into that troubleshooting by seeing those things like services, drivers, event logs, and so forth. And how some companies utilize this is they initiate a sysinspector log after they've re-imaged a computer or after they've purchased a brand new computer. Then whenever a user starts complaining of slowdown, whether it's a day later, 6 months later, you can execute another sysinspector log from the management server. And ESET has the ability to compare those two snapshots and show you exactly what has changed over that time period. So you can very quickly identify the cause of slowdown on that machine directly. And then finally, MDM for iOS and Android. Lots of companies don't want to have more than one management server. So what ESET allows you to do is from a single pane of glass, from that single management server, you can manage your desktops, your laptops, your servers, your iOS and Android MDM. So from that single pane of glass, you can do everything. And you can do all of these other things that I mentioned, like asset management and software management. But on the MDM side, we have application control. We can remotely wipe or remotely lock devices. We can do web content filtering. So if you don't want users going to specific websites or categories on that mobile device, we can lock that down. We can implement security policies that require passwords or passcodes or fingerprints, or disabling certain features like the camera. And it's all managed through that exact same console as the computers and servers. So all of these different things that you saw today can be done directly from ESET's Remote Administrator server. And all of these things come for free with any purchase of ESET endpoint products. So what we feel is that you, as the user, can do much more with ESET's Remote Administrator server than just manage antivirus.